5 Problems of Education System in Nepal. Why is there a lack of skilled human resource? With everybody complaining about it, we must have realized Nepal does not have the best education system out there. With some good things about the education facility in Nepal, we also have many flaws. Government and community schools, which should have been the priority of everyone in the last choice for the people who can't afford private schools. The flawed education system in Nepal also had caused many students to study abroad. The education system in Nepal seriously needs a major update. I have listed out some of the things, which is a bigger problem out of rest. Unupdated curriculum. The updates in the curriculum of the education system in Nepal aren't a sight you could see often. Although the curriculum of grade 11 to 12 has been updated, everything else is still the same. We might know people 10 to 15 years older than us and studied the same thing as we are doing right now. As time, technology, and the world around us changed, everything including education should get updated accordingly. As being such a fundamental aspect of life, education obviously should have been in the topmost priority. But the education sector has failed repeatedly to update the curriculum. 2. Lack of practical knowledge. What's the use of knowledge if we cannot apply it practically? We can see practical examinations being held, things getting practical. But is it really applicable? Most of us might have got 25 marks in practical exams of SLCC without even attending a proper practical exam. Many of us get theoretical knowledge, and both the student and even the teacher sometimes fail to understand the importance of practical knowledge. The provision of practical education exists in Nepal, but it does not seem to be implemented except in courses like TIFT. Emphasis on practical knowledge is really important if we want to bring out better manpower. 3. Students' migration abroad. It might be a no surprise with the people we see around traveling abroad to study and getting settled there. The number of students migrating abroad is huge. But it was bound to happen with the education system we have, and the luxury people have been fascinated. But this also hampers the manpower we get in our country. People going abroad for education also come back to the home country after finishing their education. But this isn't the case for most students. They get a permanent residence permit and end up staying there. 4. Traditional institutions. Like the UN updated curriculum, the institutions in Nepal also haven't updated them with time. The teaching methods and the environment in the educational institutions still haven't digitized themselves. Although some schools and colleges offer some form of digitized education. But talking about the huge demography, we still go through the same level of digitization, or some form of technological advancement, which hasn't changed for over a decade. We should introduce new technology in the teaching methods to make it more interactive and efficient. 5. Job-driven teaching methods. We all might have realized our education focuses on job placement rather than skill development. The focus on job placement in the education system in Nepal is way too much. It also should put an emphasis on skill development on the students. The job placement teaching method will only guide the student to live a 9-to-5 life, but skill development will impact his/her whole life. The networking of the person gets stronger, innovation and creativity also get to newer heights.